Okay, good afternoon, and my name is Jenny Zheng, and I am the co-founder of Blockcast.cc. And welcome, guys, to today's panel discussion of the power of AI in crypto. And Andy, can you give us a brief introduction of yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Andy. I'm a book author. I did a lot of different things. I'm a GP at a traditional venture company. It's called Passion Venture. I'm also the chairman of NEOAI. It's a Singapore-based AI startup company. I try to do a lot of different education in the space, and I'm more widely known to be giving different advice to different government on crypto matters, on blockchain matters, and how they can further enhance and integrate, tech like this into their current ecosystem. It seems like our friend is not here, right? So let's get going.
Yeah. Since you mentioned NEOAI, is that an AI company in crypto?
So NEOAI is AI company. Is based in Singapore. It's a very new AI company. We focus on a few things. First would be using AI on finance. So we try to use different AI modeling, to put into a finance scenario. And right now we are doing a lot of different tests on data sets on stocks and shares, and also on cryptocurrency. So that is what NEOAI is trying to do. We have different partners that we work with very closely. So one of them is called COPX, COPX.ai. So we provide the AI model that we have developed, and then pass it on to COPX. They are a finance community. Right now it's more crypto driven, but it's a finance community. We have Chinese, we have people from Singapore, we have people from Taiwan, so it's a very global mix. We have close to maybe about 130,000 users, community. So whenever they trade, what is going to happen is that our AI model will capture the data, and then we will give strategies to our users. And of course, if they are part of this COPX product, their community is going to give out their version of a native token, right? So combined with what NEOAI has, so NEOAI gave them the financial AI model, and then they will use the financial AI model on to their community, and then from there, they just churn out a different set of value, So all the data we are also intending to share it with all the community members who are part of this group. We also intend to make it open, so we will have a AI bot developed on Telegram, so that they can use that as a form of interaction.
That's super cool. So I don't know whether I'm getting it right. So it's like NEOAI is kind of like the underlying technology supplier, and COPX is kind of like the AI trading application on top of it?
Yes, so COPX is actually the product, So between the relationship between us is that we provide a technical AI model for them to use, and they use it onto their community. So we look at this more from a future standpoint, because what we want is not just providing data or AI model for cryptocurrency. We are going to provide different modeling for the whole finance industry. So if it's stocks, shares, it could even be bonds, it could even be institutionalized products. So the whole list will go on, so that's what we are trying to do. Yeah.
So the AI module is helping the user to make better financial move or better financial decisions. Is that how it works?
So in a very superficial, very quick manner, is to give the users the right kind of strategies to move ahead. So if today, like a few days ago, when like PEP, it rose about 30%. So based on what I see from the AI modeling on Copax, it tells me that, hey, the range that we are looking at right now is about 20 to 30% on that particular day. So if you are a user and you are more, maybe you believe in the structure, if you are less risk averse, you will go with maybe 20%, right? If you are going for 30%, maybe you are trying to reach the max. And if you are willing to take the risk, you will take that risk and make that decision. So on that day itself, I think it went up to about 30%, maybe. Yeah. So that is how the AI modeling works. They give you a strategy, give you a good advice, then from there you decide what you want to do, right? And then we will give you the different possibility, different scenario, how many people are using this same strategy, what is the percentage of winning and so forth. Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool, because I guess most of the people get into the crypto is, we are trying to make money of the future, right? So I see a lot of similar products such as WEB3BB. They also give you advice on maybe the Bitcoin range is from 33K to 35K today. So what is the difference between the TradeFi of Bybit and the Copax one? So I'm just curious,
sure.
how users are gonna make money on these different platforms?
Sure. I think from the very back end, if you look at the data sets that we have from NEOAI and from Copax versus what Bybit or Binance is having, is actually almost the same, because there are data providers that are doing the same thing, provide the same data set. What we have, and is kind of different from what maybe Bybit has. I mean, we were formerly from Bybit. So what Bybit Trade GPT does is that they use the data set to analyze the market. So when they analyze the market, you actually get hold of the data that is the same as what everyone has. But if you use it on Copax, for example, we base this not only from the data set from the market, but we are also bringing our user statistics into this whole equation. So I think it's win-win for everybody. We have our own AI modeling, Bybit or even KuCoin, for example. They have their own trading GPT, for example. We base on the same data, but we have added on user data from our community, and how that interact, it really depends on the results. So far we are quite happy with what we are having.
So which means that user will have their personal analysis.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool, because I find crypto, in the crypto world, there are new things coming out every day. It's really difficult to catch up. So I on top of the trading crypto topic, I also want to ask you what do you see the integration of AI in crypto? What's the future like? How AI can improve the crypto experience for the general public?
I've mentioned quite a fair bit about AI in the finance market, or AI in the crypto space, where they give you trading strategy. But if you really look at what AI can really do, is that AI can also pick up different security, maybe security vulnerability from the whole network itself. So who is attacking, or maybe you can even use this to analyze some of the user data, user pattern, pick up some irregular activities using AI functions. So I don't see this just for trading, but I do see that as one of the main use case for AI and crypto. But of course, if you look deeper, I share a lot of different articles and opinion, on India Times, for example. I share a lot on how AI and blockchain and productivity, or AI, blockchain and security. So I think all these things are very much linked up together. Like this morning I was with one of my colleagues, at the Asian Productivity Organization. So I used to be their blockchain advisor for this intergovernmental group. So I was telling them, what you should really tell your different countries, how to promote what this organization is doing, is to find ways to make your member country interested, right? Example, if they are more into AI right now, right, and then and they are definitely looking at the topic of productivity, right? So when you talk about productivity, in order to be really productive, we always talk about things that are automated, right? So if it's automated, what I envision is that there will be certain risk involved, right? So putting all the different data on blockchain, it serves as a more secure platform for them, right? And then at the same time, because blockchain is really not 100% perfect, right? If you put in bad data, you get bad results, So then maybe you could use the different AI algorithm to check how things can be improved or can be better, So it becomes a really nice way to capture everything, together. So I think this is the way forward, how I look at things in the AI sector and how it integrates with cryptocurrency, so forth and so on. But coming back to the very first point is, I still find that things that are more practical is going to last longer. So that's also the reason why NEOAI, from an AI modeling perspective, we try to look at things that are very usable. So AI financing, using AI to look at the finance market, and working with one of our product guys, which is Copex, that makes a lot of difference.
So you mean that AI can make crypto more secure with AI, and can give you better decision making, decision making tools. So when I was working in WEB3BB, so we were reviewing a lot of projects, and one of it is the AI and crypto combination. I still remember it. It's called Sim. So it's more like an AI assistant of your crypto, of your blockchain. For the general public, it's really difficult. You cannot, for the general public, the technical barrier is too high. So many of the service providers, they're trying to make this AI assistant for crypto. Can you give us more on this? Because I think that will be what the audience care about more.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure about the project itself, but there are many similar projects. Some of them, they even provide an AI assistant, one-on-one AI assistant customized for your profile to tell you what you can do with your current crypto asset. Where you should put, which exchange can give you the highest yield, which product can provide you with the safest outcome. So there are a lot of products that are AI driven, helping individual users to do customized outputs. Of course, if it's in the crypto space, if it's a crypto project, definitely you need to buy their native token, right? So I think it's a win-win. You buy their token, they provide you with a service. I think that is quite cool, and they teach you what are the different ways that you can optimize your money, right? I think that is cool. But this is very different from trading, right? So if you trade, you need something that is more accurate, but if you are using an AI assistant, for example, well, if you are able to analyze different products from different exchange or different service provider, you can actually get quite good results,
Yeah, and I heard that some of the AI assistant, they can also doing the what can I say? They can also lowering down the technical barrier, which means you don't need to learn a lot to get into crypto. Let's say I can just tell my AI assistant, please send 2 Ethereum to Andy, and then And then my AI assistant will activate my wallet in my phone, and then they will like do the approval and everything, and then send it to Andy's wallet. So I think that is a very big move in the crypto, because I think the technical barrier is the one that block most of the people getting into the crypto.
But the thing is it safe to do that? I'm not sure. But if you look at AI and AI finance and crypto in general, how should I say? There's a lot of things that are really nice to have. So some of the companies that I invested in, I know for the fact that they only have like 2 developers, and then the rest of the development work is actually done by the GPT, or done by AI. So I think things have really changed and evolved, and I think it's going to the right way. A lot of good financial tools can be sharpened. It can be done better. So I see AI as something that is really reshaping the future of finance in that particular manner. But of course, we are more pro crypto, so maybe our perspective is always very positive, and together with the AI input, I felt there is a lot more positive too,
Yeah, I think it helps the mass adoption for crypto, because I asked a lot of when we were doing the conference, and a lot of people come to us and ask how can I operate a trade on my wallet, something, because it's kind of very difficult for them. But if AI assistant can solve that problem, I see the mass production possibility for that. And my next question is the ethical problem, because there's a lot of controversies on crypto. Because people do the rug pull, and there's a lot of scams. And previously you mentioned about AI can improve the security of blockchain and the crypto world. Can you give us more on that point?
Yeah. So if you look at things from a different perspective, for example, if you are a project owner right now and you wrote a smart contract, all right. So of course there are different ways to debug the smart contract, right? I think everyone here will understand this. But there are also many different loopholes that you can get from all this coding, right? So if you can use AI to proofread, or use AI to sift through the codes to find any problems, So I think that is something that is really interesting to have. It saves a lot of time, and it really helps you to be a bit more foolproof, So I think that one is really cool. I'm also using another service provider. So I'm a GP to a venture company, So we also look at different crypto projects, So we are using a beta service provider where they use AI model to do due diligence, So I think that also helped a fair bit on how we can use AI in a more finance environment. We use that to check on people. They have their own ways of capturing the data, and I think that is quite cool.
Yeah, for the project owners, they can polish their codes and stuff easier. And for individual investors, we can use AI tools to proofread, to audit. Yeah, before you need to be really blockchain expert to read the white paper, to read the smart contract. But now I know that there's a lot of tools doing that for you, such as there's one tool that I've been using for 6 months, which is the nerd bot. I also recommended that to you, right? So you put in the smart contract of a new token into that bot. You just text the bot the smart contract, and then the bot can do the whole analyze on that. Whether there is multi-sig problem, or is there any risk on that? So I think that's really, really helpful. At least that can ensure that the project will not run booming. So that's something that AI has been helping like individual investors like me. So we've been talking about the trading, like investments, strategies that AI can do for us, the security, AI make the crypto world more secure, and also AI assistant can help to lowering down the entering barrier. Do you think that there are like something that crypto or blockchain can do for AI? Because AI really make a lot of progress this year. We can see the ChatGPT, like the Mid Journey, and also the auto driving car in China that is really popular. There's a lot of use cases like coming out, and they upgrade and they getting smarter and smarter every day. And people got concerned because we got scientists and we got this like really famous people been warning everybody that AI could be like gone wild and maybe became the matrix. And do you think blockchain can be the controller of AI, or blockchain can protect us from the AI, the matrix thing?
Definitely. So if you look at it this way, like how I described just now. So you have everything automated, you have everything pretty intelligent. All this data can actually be stored on the blockchain, right? And it acts as a secure layer, for this AI modeling. So this is the same as what we are doing at NEOAI, from data collection, and also from all the different data sets. We actually put it on the on-chain. Some are in our private network, but everything is on-chain. It acts as a secure layer for us, because everything, to be honest, is just like a database, and everything is just a storage. So we use that as a more sexier story, for the outside, but because we believe in the blockchain technology, so that's how we use that to govern some of these AI tools and so forth. So that's how we look at it. And whether do we believe in blockchain or not? To be very honest, in August, I'm actually being invited by the Cambodian, one of the Cambodian ministry, to talk about blockchain and so forth. In one of my slides, I actually mentioned that nowadays there are fewer people talking about blockchain. There are fewer people talking about using blockchain as part of this e-voting, in some of these elections and so forth. Because I think the story is no longer sexy. People know about what blockchain can do. We talk about the different traceability, transparency, stuff over and over again. It's not sexy. But why nobody is talking about it is because it's already very well integrated, into the different systems. So I felt that sooner or later, that combination of AI and blockchain is no longer a big topic or anything that's newsy, because it's already well integrated into the different systems.
Yes, it's like back in the 90s, there are a lot of like PCP IP conference, internet conference, but you don't hear about internet conference right now because it's kind of the air we are breathing. So I think I read an article, I think it's by you or by one of the other experts. They are saying that you don't trust human, you trust the system. That's the charm of blockchain, because the smart contract is like operated automatically. So maybe that can also be applied to the AI. Let's say if something happens, then the AI will be turned off completely or turned off like partially. It's written on the smart contract that even the electronic is gone, like even the person in charge is dead, but still the smart contract will be executed. I think that is also some of the measures, secure measures that we can take on preventing the AI crisis.
Sure, I 100% agree on this. So whether there's crisis or not, it really depends on how we want to operate. I was having a conversation with another friend about the recent hack for this Indian exchange, WEB3BB. So I was telling my friend in the group, I said, hey, maybe next time, what we should really do is that, for an exchange, monitor all the activities that are being done. Anyway, exchanges are already monitoring every working people in the exchange. They monitor what they're saying and so forth, but they should do more. They should add on an AI layer where they actually really sieve out all these phishing links, all those advertisement emails and so forth in a smarter manner, so that all these hacks and so forth can be reduced. So it really depends on where you're going to deploy your AI and what the AI is really going to do. You just imagine if it's just picked up by keywords, sometimes you might not be able to pick everything up. But if you can add AI into that function, and make sense to what they are trying to say, even if there's an insider trading, you can definitely be alerted very promptly, So I think all these things should be in place.
Like in our world, things always goes wrong. Like big or small, like sooner or later they always goes wrong. But if you want to have the human monitoring, it's always very difficult. But if there could be like AI monitoring, that if some trading volume goes wrong or something weird happens in the market, then they can push the brake immediately. That would be really helpful. That before the bigger damage happen. I think we are close to the end, and before we close the panel, do you have any final closing statement or something?
I just want to remind everybody that in the finance world, and if you are in the crypto space, just try to use smarter tools to get by your days. Because right now with the AI models, with the different AI services that we can get, try to use them. Do not think that AI is going to take away other people's job, but look at it from a more productive standpoint. AI has a lot to do to help you with your whole decision-making process. Just try to use it. If you don't really like it, just put it away. But if you like it, you appreciate what AI can do to your finance or to your crypto portfolio, just share the knowledge and tell everybody what you are using, and the tools are here to help, not to take away your personal data.
That's true, I totally agree with you. There are so many good tools on the market, so if you can utilize it, that can really help you to make better decisions. Okay, so thanks everybody. So I guess that's all for today, and I want to thank you, organizer, for giving us the opportunity. So see you guys around.
Thank you.